on the war in Ukraine. Ukraine has welcomed home 5 army commanders who are being held in Turkey after a prisoner swap. The men were captured over a year ago during the fierce and prolonged battle for control of the Azovstal plant in Mariupol. Russia has condemned their return, saying it breaks the terms of a prisoner swap agreement. Here's Lee Milner.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky welcoming home 5 commanders of Ukraine's former garrison in Mariupol at a ceremony in Lviv. They were brought home by the president after a visit to Turkey.
They
were fighting for Ukraine. They survived Russian captivity. They spent over 300 days in Turkey. It is time for them to be home.
Reunited with family and friends, the 5 commanders, hailed as heroes in Ukraine, led last year's defence of the southern port of Mariupol, the biggest city Russia has captured in its invasion. The Ukrainian defenders, who held out in tunnels and bunkers under a steel plant, were finally ordered by Kyiv to surrender in May last year.
From today onward, we will continue the fight together with you. We will definitely have our say in the battle. With each day passing, we are advancing, destroying the enemy.
Russia says this latest move by President Zelensky violates the terms of a prisoner exchange deal made last year, which meant the men had to remain in Turkey. It's not yet known how or why the commanders were returned home. In a televised press conference yesterday, Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan supported Ukraine's bid to join NATO, something which Mr. Zelensky said he was happy to hear after spending a week trying to rally support from other NATO countries ahead of a 2-day summit next week. Lee Milner, BBC News.